Good evening. On behalf of myself, my wife Sharon, my two sons, Alan and Chad, John and Barbara Lutz, and their son Matt, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening for this joyous occasion. Cherise, I love you dearly. Tom, love you too. Welcome to the family. I like this. God, may you have the best of health, luck, happiness, prosperity. May God bless you each and every day. And Chloe, Chloe's their dog. Just so you. And I hope everyone enjoys themselves this evening. Everyone have a real good time. Enjoy. Be safe. Thanks again, and God bless. Oh, boy.
Before I want to introduce myself and go through the roast of Tom and Cherise, I want to introduce the real heroes of tonight because I feel like we don't give enough recognition to these individuals that make us have fun. So I want to introduce our bartenders. So could the bartenders, can you guys come around? So I want to introduce our bartenders because they are the ones that, eventually get us to the point where we don't know what we're doing, right? So if you guys could take the microphone and just introduce yourselves. I want everyone to be as kind as possible. Tip the hell out of these people because they are the nicest people. I mean, I had a double shot of rum and coke from Rachel over there earlier, and I'm feeling pretty good right now. So here is Greg. So here we go.
Well, I know the hostages for years, and this is the most privileged wedding I ever had a bartend in my life, and I just hope that this night is the best night of their lives. Congratulations, guys, and good luck, and a happy life.
Great, and we have, what do we have here? We have James, and you don't have a name tag. Sorry, Sharon, Sherry, sorry. Okay. So those are our bartenders, in case you're wondering. My phone is cracked. So I gotta turn this back on. Okay. So a few months ago, I was talking to Tom, and he's really like, I don't want you to speak in my wedding, but you're the only brother I have. So here we are. It's an honor to stand up here today, and I couldn't be happier for both you and Cherise. I'm glad we could start your new life together with so many friends and family from not only around the area, but from around the country. We have people from Texas and California, Florida, who flew up to be here today. So when you think about that, it's really amazing how far people will travel for a free meal. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Matt, and today I am Tom's favorite brother, and the only Lutz with a thick head of hair left. So, as Tom's only brother, I feel it's my duty to tell you a little bit about good old Tommy here. So Tom and I met first 26 years ago. It was May 29th, 1992, one of the greatest days in human history, that I blessed Tom with my presence in his life. I don't remember much about that day, as I was going through a lot at the time. But Tom and I shared an instant connection. We immediately disliked each other. Yes, my brother and I had our fair share of fights over the years. But I believe that was part in the fact that we just have completely different personalities. Tom was always so loud and abrasive, obnoxious and foolish, and I was always so self-calm, controlled, and good-looking. Needless to say, I was a bit surprised when Tom asked me to be his best man over Joe and his other good friends. I don't think you realize that I get the chance up to stand up here and say whatever I wanted to with the microphone finally after 26 years. So this is a moment I've been personally waiting for all my life, and here it is. So as I said, Tom and I definitely butted heads growing up, and we had a number of very funny arguments and fights. So to best illustrate that, I wrote a short poem about our humorous moments, and it goes something like this. Once I was sleeping atop my bunk bed, and Tom pulled me off and put a gap in my head. Once Tom was being arrogant and haughty, I asked, what's it like being a woman trapped in a man's body? One time we were in the backyard, and Tom was taking a penalty kick. He lined up and kicked it and nailed me right in the... When I beat Tom at video games, he took it pretty hard. There was even one time he threw the PlayStation console at me, which caught me off guard. When Tom made me angry, I sometimes took it too far, and so I may or may not have peed on your car. So, this is just a small sample of what growing up with Tom was like. However, there were some good memories that we had, right? Because we are brothers. So I wanted to illustrate those for you as well. Some of those memories included when Tom left for college, and I became the only kid in the house, or when Tom thought it was a good idea to have a rake on the handlebars of his bike and ride down our neighborhood hill, which ended up with Tom crashing on the way down and putting a rake through his leg. So those are some of the good memories, right? But in all seriousness, Tom, I wanted to let you know in front of everyone how proud I am of you and how happy I am to call you my brother. And I'm not honored to be up here today. We may not always see eye to eye, but you're the best brother I could have ever asked for, and I love you. So, here we go. Yep. So, I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished. So, enough with the mushy gushy. Let's talk about Cherise. So, Cherise and I first met 8 years ago at a toga party at Penn State. And if you don't know what a toga party is, it's a bedsheet costume party with a Roman and a Greek theme, in case you were wondering. Yes. Sometimes, usually you go to Walmart, and I know that Scott Masada, you've probably been to a toga party once or twice. But you go to a toga party, you go to Walmart, you buy a bedsheet. Sometimes you wear underwear, as Cherise mentioned, she was clothed. But sometimes you don't. So I was 17. I was a senior in high school. I was feeling alive at the time. And I decided to go just butt naked, right? So that's how I met Cherise. And I knew from the moment that I laid my eyes on Cherise that I just knew that we would end up together. Here in this moment. As family. And every single day since that moment we met, I've been telling you to run really, really far and fast. Every day. And yet you're still here. So, my question for you, I know that you said I do today, and I know that you love my brother, but are you sure that you really want to spend the rest of your life surrounded by my mother? That is the real question. So are you sure? Do you say I do?
I do.
Okay, we have confirmation. So, I know that the love you share for my brother is unconditional, which is great because you're probably the first person to ever feel that way about him. But if you could put up with him for the last 8 years, he definitely qualifies wife material in my eyes. So, you both have had your ups and downs, right? But I pray that the rest of your ups and downs only take place between the bed sheets from now on. And if you need a little advice, soccer has 90 minutes, but Tom was a bench player, so he's used to only getting in for 30 seconds at a time. But seriously, I am really happy for you, and I wish you both nothing but happiness for the rest of your days. You can now officially say that you have 3 brothers, and I can officially say that I have 2 sisters. I love you. So, can everyone raise a glass to Tom and Cherise Lutz? Here. To many years of many years of happiness, and I hope you don't let your kids around me ever. So, to Tom and Cherise.